Okay, today this will be the final prelim paper before you set to fly your mission to neutralize all the enemy targets, which are actually the questions that you'll be facing in your various schools prelim paper. So let's go through this question. State one characteristic of the adult that helped David classify organism G as an insect. So this is the organism, as you can see. Okay, insect have a few characteristics. So one of them is very obvious. It has 6 legs, right? So you can write that it has 6 legs for these questions. Okay, so for this answer, very simple. Okay, it has 6 legs. Okay, next. Okay, it has 6 legs. Next question. David kept some organism in a container. He provided food for them every day, and he recorded his observation in this table. So look at the days from day 1 to day 35, and also the number of eggs. And day 1 is 5, and then you can see the number fluctuates. On the day 4 there's 9. Okay, look at the question what they ask you. The question asks you, no organism G was added after day 1. So this is a condition. Explain why there was an increase in the number of adults on day 28. So this is day 28, you circle it, and this is 15. That's when you notice from here, right, it's all the way 8, right? From 8 it's down to 15. So there's an increase of 7. So you can annotate this by your side. So if you notice here in this diagram, this is the life cycle of organism G, which is a fly. So as the adult lay the egg, right, the egg will hatch into the larva will transform to the pupa, and the pupa transform to the adult. So for this question, you should say that some of the eggs hatch, became larva, and then they become pupa, and then on day 28, what happened? They become okay, they become the adults. So for this question, this is how you should put it. Some of the eggs hatched and became larva, which then became pupa. On day 28, the pupa became adults. So therefore, there was an increase in the number of adults. Okay, what is the increase in the adults on day 28? So this is the question. Okay, so you take note of this. Okay, next. Okay, later I will share this answer to you, so not to worry. In fact, I can send to you in the chat there for this question. And the previous question is 6 legs, so that one I won't send. So all of you receive my answer, I send to you in the terms of text. Okay, this next question you take note, because I have added something extra here. Okay, I make it in red color so you can see. Okay, this part. Assuming no wind was involved. Okay, you can underline this part. Assuming no wind was involved in the pollination. Okay, because without this statement, the answer can be 2 possible answers. So they say that nectar is present, okay, because it says that insect X is a pollinator which is attracted to nectar. So you must underline this part. Okay, so which of the flowers would develop into a fruit? Okay, in order to develop into a fruit, you must understand that they must have this stigma, which actually allows the pollens to land on it, correct? So you can see this one has a stigma, right? This one has a stigma. This one no stigma, so this one definitely out. So it's between A and B, but there's a condition present. You say attracted to nectar, so this is out because no nectar present, and because we assume that no wind is involved in pollination. So the answer is very straightforward. Is flower A, because it has a female reproductive parts, or you can say because it has the stigma and also has nectar which attract the pollinators. So when flower A is pollinated, fertilization will take place. Okay, so this will be the answer. I put it here. Okay, here. Okay, flower A, because it has female reproductive parts, it also contains nectar, which will attract insect eggs. Thus, flower A will be pollinated. Okay, subsequently, I send the answer to you in the text. Okay, so this is how you eliminate the answer. Okay, everyone okay, fine, yes. Okay, next, flower A, the plant of flower A produce large amount, so you underline this part, large amount of pollen grains. Explain how, by producing large amount of pollen grains, benefit the plant. So this is our question they can also ask in another manner. Okay, usually some animals, they lay huge number of eggs. For example, fish, a frog, tadpole. So similarly, they have the same purpose, is to ensure, right, that whatever they either they in this case is large amount of pollens, right? So increase the chances of what? Reproduction. So producing large amount of pollens will increase the chances. Okay, so I put it here. Producing large amount of pollens or pollen grains increases the chances that some pollen grains will drop on stigma and increase the number of flower A. So this is the purpose. Okay, so far so good, everyone, this part. Okay, I have gone through these two questions, 29 and 30. Okay, let you take some notes first.